Red pill content. The manosphere. Why black man can't get along. All very interesting. All things that I've been kind of entertaining for the last 3 days or so. I've never been one to kind of join a group of people. Um, but I am familiar with some red pill manosphere content creators. And I think for the most part, individually, I think these guys, they do have a lot of intellect. You know what I'm saying? They can hold a conversation. They have content. Um, Collectively, though, I think that the manosphere is just like the woman sphere. Rodney, I see you. It's all hot air. I see you. The cracking of the red pill. Here's the issue when you have a group of people, right? Because what happens when you have a group of people is there is someone. I appreciate that, Wayne. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. When you have a group of people, there's always someone that wants to say, I want to be the head person in charge. You're getting too much shine. You're getting too much clout. Now I want to take over. I can do better than you. Nobody came to see you, Rufus. There's someone that always wants to be the star. That's what happens when you get a group of people and everyone wants to be in charge. Everyone wants to get their moment. And the issue is that when people don't feel like they get enough moments. This is for O'Shea, Duke Jackson, Mr. Fantastic, Ramirez, Cynthia G, Jessica. This is for everybody. Man, salute to them, man. I just been really sitting down, just kind of like watching things unfold. And I was listening to something by Mr. Fantastic, and I'm gonna play it here in a minute. Fair use, by the way. I'm gonna play it here in a minute, right? And John Horst, what's up, man? Rico, I see you. I was listening to this whole manosphere thing, and I was listening to this controversy about why they let a woman into the manosphere. Why is it that when men are building, when men are supposedly empowering one another, when men are saying, hey, these are our gripes, our concerns about women, why would you let them into our space? Now I'm all about empowerment. I'm all about empowerment for communities, for men, for women, you know, for everybody, you know, and I think that everybody deserves their space and their time to themselves so that way they can build and they can have the conversation. And I think that it should be without the opposite sex. However, I'm not in charge of the manosphere. I'm not in charge of the woman sphere. So to each their own. And I think I've listened to both arguments. I've listened to, you know, I've listened to people make up names for one another, call each other names. I've listened to the concerns. I've listened to the gripes. I've listened to the complaints. I've listened to a lot of things, and I've just kind of sat back. I don't buy into the pink pill, the black pill, the purple pill, because I think these are just people who've chosen to say, okay, this is where I'm gonna be at. And I try not to be just anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be fair and impartial. But right now I feel like the red pill is cracking. And a lot of people say, you know what? People are joining these categories in reference to blue pill, black pill, pink pill, purple pill, right? Red pill. These are people that lack leadership. These are people that are bitter. These are people that are vindictive. These are people that just want to complain. Lady Snoop TV said something that I think is phenomenal. Shout out to Lady Snoop TV. She said, after doing this for so long, after talking about these things for so long, after complaining for so long, pointing out, things for so long, what has changed? What has changed? What results have you gotten? And I think that's important to understand. Like, if you've been doing something for so long, Ooh, take both pills. Ooh, that's a good question, Ronnie. But my thought process is right now, what has changed? For those people that are part of the manosphere, the woman sphere, whatever sphere, whatever pill you claim, if you've been doing this for a year or more, 6 months or more, do you feel like the conversation equals the results? Do you feel like what you've been doing has equated to a positive result? And I think Lady Snoop hit it right on the head. She says, I see men complain about women. I see women complain about men. And my thought process is, has Cynthia G found good men? Has the Tommy Sotomayor's found good women? You see what I'm saying? Has the O'Shea Duke Jacksons found good women? Has the Fantastics found good women? Like, I hear a lot of talk about how much vagina men are getting. Like I was listening to Mr. Fantastic. He was like, I get vagina. I get, and I was like, okay. To me, I think I'm gonna take a page out of his book. Like, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. Like when you do something, you don't have to tell people you doing it, because it just is what it is. But I think it comes down to like a dick measuring contest at the end of the day. And really, to me, is it really about, men getting together in a space where they can actually talk to, empower each other, and build? Or is it just a bunch of motherfuckers complaining? Is it just a bunch of people complaining? What they did to me. Oh, F my baby mama, and F this and F that, and yeah, these weave wearing with, But at the end of the day, my question to you guys, let me turn on. I'm acting like I ain't got no AC up in here. My question to you guys is, how do you feel about this, man? Like, do you feel like we need these red pills? Do you feel like we need the blue pills and the black pills and the purple pills? Or do we need people willing to have the tough conversation, willing to build with one another? I feel like when you talk about the manosphere, I feel like that's a man cave. John Horst said, hell no. Self-Awareness TV, I appreciate 183rd, I see you. I appreciate y'all in the building. I just want to talk to you guys. Like, I'm looking at all these pills and people are proud. Like, red pill, report for duty. No, hey, listen, no shade. I'm about to piss somebody off. I know it. I know I'm about to piss somebody off. But listen, this is no shade. I'm just saying, do you feel like we need these pills? It's almost like it's a badge of honor. Pink pill, purple pill, black pill, pink pill, purple pill, black pill, red pill, blue pill. Like, yeah, okay. I had somebody ask me, yo, what pill you belong to? I was like, I don't like pills. I don't take pills. I don't even take aspirin. What do you mean? What are you saying to me right now? What are you saying? You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like it's a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, that like to get together and do a lot of complaining and not do a lot of building. Is that everybody? Hell no. I believe that there's a lot of women that get together and like to do a lot of complaining. Is that every woman? No, hell no. But I feel like we're getting lost in the, let me join. It's a lot of people, especially on YouTube. YouTube is a funny place. There's a lot of people who say, well, let me join that group, and that makes me somebody. It's not a lot of individuals who have a perspective, but it's like, who can I join to make my voice relevant? That's what I see. To make my channel relevant, to make my whole situation relevant. What can I join? What can I attach myself to make my individual self relevant? And I believe that there's a lot of people who do that. I believe that there's a lot of hurt people too. I believe that there's a lot of people who have not taken the time to heal, so they look for someone that they can live through vicariously. Oh, yeah, they're saying what I would say, but I'm not brave enough to say it. They're talking to those women like I would talk to those women, but I ain't brave enough to talk to those women like that. Right? She's saying what I would say, but I ain't gonna say that to my man. So they find these red pill, pink pill, blue pill people, and they say, you know what? This is somebody I can get behind. This is somebody I can donate to. This is somebody I can cheer for. And I can spread the message and I can get people like me. And I truly believe that there are people out there who are preying on people that are weak-minded. People that don't have no sense of self-respect, self-dignity, self-worth. They don't know themselves, so they need someone to break down and establish their worth. And that's why I see a lot of these pills, red pill, blue. I feel like a lot of these categories of pills, I feel like they prey on a lot of people's weaknesses. They prey on a lot of people's weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting to me, man. I love to see content creators not afraid to give a perspective and say, now what? That is some, oh my God. That's some gay. Listen, man, I don't know about y'all. Y'all seen Scarface? Y'all remember when Scarface, but yeah, I don't know if y'all, how old y'all are, but when Scarface was standing in his mansion, he got gunned down at the end of it, right? But when he was standing on the top in his mansion, on the top stairs, and those people, you know, was coming into his home or whatever, and he was standing there, I think it was a Tommy gun, and he was shooting with his Tommy gun or whatever case to be. I feel like content creators who stand on their own to say, this is my goddamn perspective, I'm about to piss somebody off, like that to me is the rarest form of everything. Man, I appreciate that, Wayne. Thanks, man. We black men are the only group in America that has no foundation to lean on. You know what? Yeah, let me hop on that too. But I feel like when a content creator is so unique, raw, genuine, and courageous, and they can come and say, I am not with a group. I don't pride myself on being with a group. I don't pride myself on following this motherfucker. I don't pride myself on cheerleading for that motherfucker. Like, this is my perspective. Love it, like it, or hate it, but this me. There's no confusion. There's nothing to hide behind. That shit I can respect. So when you say, oh, well, are you a part of the manosphere? Are you red pill? Are you blue? I ain't a part of none of that shit. Now, I've seen some men over in the manosphere. I said, okay, hey, that's some cool stuff. Okay. I've seen some people over in the woman sphere. Oh, yeah, okay, that's some cool stuff. But there are certain things that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, we don't do a good job at being individuals. Damn. Woo. We as men don't do a good job of being individuals. And I realize that, you know, you have, again, alphas, high value men, men's men, omega men. You know, you have all of these different titles. Everybody need a title because your name is not strong enough. Everybody, oh yeah, I'm a man's man. I'm a high value man myself, right? I'm an omega man. I'm an alpha male. Like, okay. All right. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think we do a good job at being individuals. I think a lot of times men don't find their self-worth until they go through a lot of bullshit, until they go through a lot of trial and tribulation. And I know it's frustrating not only for the man that is going through that, but it's also frustrating for the man that's in a relationship with a woman, because I can understand a woman seeing a man and saying, man, this guy got a lot of potential, great personality, real positive about life, you know, trying to get out there and become an entrepreneur, working on his credit, just a real good person, but he's just not there yet. He's just not developed yet. And it's not for that woman to develop him. So he needs somewhere to go where they're talking about development of men. Not they're see, here's the thing. This is where I'm going really, I may lose some people, I may gain some people. I don't know, but I'm gonna say this shit anyway. You need somewhere you can go where it's not about name calling. It's not about disrespecting people. It's not about pointing the finger. It's about the development of self, the empowerment of self. So if I go there and your whole scenario, right? Your whole scenario is about, let's talk about these women and drag them through the mud. Or as what that boy name is, Taz Exclusive, let's drill. Well, if after all the drilling and the name calling and all of that other stuff, what do I walk away with? What do I, after this conversation, because Lady Snoop said it, after you do all of that stuff, what's the results? Well, I still leave broken. I still leave confused. I still leave with misdirection. I lack leadership. I lack communication skills. I lack building skills. I lack father skills. I lack being in relationships skills. I lack these skills, and here it is. I'm listening to you, and you do a great job at pointing out what women do. You do a great job at pointing out what men do, but you don't teach me how to be better. You don't teach me how to win. You teach me how to abort babies. You teach me how to call names. You teach me how to disrespect. You teach me how to point fingers. You teach me how to deflect, but you don't teach me how to build. You don't teach me how to communicate. You don't teach me how to stay positive. You don't teach me to hunt for the good stuff. So I can't subscribe to those narratives. It's difficult for me because I'm an individual. Now I'm a team player, but I am an individual. I have an individual thought process based on life experience, common sense, street knowledge, higher education, all that shit jumbled up into tough love. So it's hard for me to sit down and look at someone like, there's something off about you. Like it's something off about you. Like, I don't know if you're bitter, broken. I don't know what it is, but it's like some part, they say a broken clock could be right 2 times a day. Like, it's like, okay, cool. All right. And I just happen to come in on that right, that part that's right. Okay, cool. But then you start losing me. You'll say something like, hey, we need to communicate better. Okay, cool. But it's all their fault. We don't do nothing wrong. Yeah, we don't do shit wrong. I know that ain't no goddamn. I know I fuck up a lot. I'm just saying, man, you know, it can't be everybody else. Everybody fucks up. Men and women fuck up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might not like, y'all go ahead and unsubscribe right now because I'm about to say some shit that's going to piss some people off. Men and women fuck up. We are not perfect. We fuck up because we are not perfect and because we choose to fuck up. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I don't need to join the woman's sphere, the manosphere, the gayosphere, whatever the fuck sphere it is. We fuck up. You know, some people fuck up intentionally and some people fuck up by accident. But the fact of the matter is, to act as if men and women don't both fuck up is a little irrational. Is a little unethical. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate everybody that sits down and says, I am an individual. I am an individual at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the day. I don't need to join your clique of people to validate who I am. I don't need to say I'm a subscriber, a follower. You know, I'm this and I'm that. Listen, if you subscribe to the Tough Love channel, this is what I love. Yesterday I did a video on Ahmaud Arbery, and I normally do my videos like I'll voice text it. And of course, it'll spell it out for me or whatever case may be. And I wasn't paying attention to the spelling. Shout out to Jada LaRue. And she told me in the comment, she said, "Hey, you know, I just want you to check your spelling for Ahmaud Arbery." But she didn't say, "Hey, dumbass." Now I want y'all to understand where I'm going with it. She didn't say, "Hey, dumbass, you spelled it wrong." It wasn't no disrespect. It was like, hey, I just want you to check, you know what I'm saying, the spelling or whatever case be, and you can delete this comment. And I felt like that was so admirable. Like, she could have made it like, hey, stupid, this is how you really spell it. You stupid ass black male, you dusty, she could have did all of that, but she didn't. She didn't. I feel like, to me, that's exactly what we need on social media. People that are willing to speak to one another with respect and say, listen, this is just a simple correction. I come in peace. And I left the comment there. I left the fact that she said, hey, you spelled it wrong there, because I wanted people to understand I am not above correction. I am not above disagreement. I want to hear your perspective. But the thing about it is our perspectives don't have to be disrespectful. That's exactly what this Tough Love channel is all about. And it's a no shade to the manosphere. Like I see right now, it's all these people in here and it's a few likes. And I don't know if I don't know why all these people in the bushes. Come join the conversation. Definitely she was looking out for me. Definitely. I definitely believe that. Shout out to Tommy D. I see you. Definitely. Nobody unsubscribe and cut it. Now I really appreciate people who can stand on their own and give their perspective, and it don't have to be nasty. Like I don't want to sit here and talk about how bad black women are. What I want to do is I want to sit here and say, I know that as women, you guys have concerns. As a man, as men, we have concerns. Can we sit down and talk about it? Because to me, there's so many other things to talk about. You know, I mean, for some reason, we skip over it. Like, we go straight to bashing one another, but we skip over the systematic racism. We skip over all of these trials that's going on, right? We skip over racism. We skip over black on black crime, fathers not being at home, low income housing. We skip over all of the big conversations to get to the drilling, to the disrespect. And the thing about it is, all we do is steadily divide ourselves. And what somebody said yesterday, you know, it's so funny because people talk about, you know, they're part of the blue pill, the red pill, the manosphere, the womansphere, and really what they're a part of is a bandwagon. Because I don't really see anybody. I don't know all of these people personally, but I don't think these people really live in real life what it is that they say online. Like you'll hear men sit online and they complain about black women all day, but then get offline and go straight to a black woman house or have a black woman come over to their house. You'll have black women complain about black men and then go get pregnant by said black men. So why are you online spewing hatred? Because it's a niche. Somebody asked me when I came to YouTube, what is your niche? Like what is it that you talk about? What is it that you want to do? And I was like, you know, my channel was about tough love. I'm like, tough love. That's how they looked at me. That's how they looked. Tough love. What the fuck you mean? Tough love. Fucked up. And I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna rock a lot of boats. I'm gonna make people feel uncomfortable. They're gonna start moving around in their seat. Men gonna start straightening up their ties. Females gonna make sure they hair on straight. Like I feel like it's a grown conversation, but it's also a relaxed conversation, which is why you kind of see me in like this attire right here until I decide to. I think the first of the year I'm gonna be in the studio again. But I kind of like this spur of the moment, kind of pop up in your face. You know what I'm saying? You know, with my casual clothes on, because I don't want to be too. I don't want to seem too professional with this conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those conversations where like you going to a therapist. You see what I'm saying? I want to feel like, you know, you talking to your brother, your homeboy, you know what I'm saying, your cousin, you know what I'm saying, your friend, your homie, whatever. And I feel like, you know, it's great to want to belong. Let me get into that conversation. It's great to want to belong to something you feel that is bigger than yourself. And I think that we all, at some stage in our life, want to belong to something that's bigger than ourselves. A lot of guys play football, that's something bigger than ourselves. A lot of people was in a band, that's something bigger than yourself. People ran for political office, that's something bigger than yourself. They became an activist for the community, something bigger than yourself. You had a family, that's something bigger than yourself. So a lot of times we've come to a realization of mentality that says, you know what, I want to be a part of something that's bigger than myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the issue is when you do it blindly. There's a lot of people who follow people blindly. They're not fans, they're fanatics. To the point where you don't challenge what people are saying, and then the things that they're saying, you praise them for every syllable that comes out their mouth. And you never ask them what the end state is. You never ask them So where are we going with this? Now we've been bashing women for years. So what's the next step? Oh no, we're just gonna keep on doing this. Yeah, but we've been bashing women for years though. Like, I got sisters, I got an aunt, I'm getting ready to get married. I can't just keep on listening to this shit. Like, what's the next step? Well, there's no real next step. We're just gonna bash women. But I've donated so much time and money to your platform. Are you saying that there's no next step? You're telling me that you're never going to get us to talk to the women? It's just bash them? That's what your channel is all about. Hey, Cynthia. What? Nyla. We've been bashing men for all it. Are we ever going to get back around to talking to them? To talking about relationships and building? And are we just call them names? Oh, okay. So I'm back to the Lady Snoop question. Like, after you've done this for so long, what's the results? Have you built families? Have you gotten people back together? Have they had the tough conversation? Or are you teaching people just to say, if someone's a black male, leave them alone. They're not worth your time. If someone's a black woman, leave her alone. She's not worth your time. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Your kids, let's say you have a son and a daughter that's growing up in this day and time, that you have these people over here, the divestors over here, and you have these guys over here, you have women over there and guys over here, and you have someone telling your son that black women are bad, and you have someone telling your daughter that black men are bad, and you as the parent in the middle, what do you tell your children? What do you tell your children? They right? Do you tell them that the opposite sex, sex, gender of the opposite sex of you is wrong if they're black, but if they're white, they're to be respected, they're to be praised, they're to be honored, they're to be wifed up, husband up. Those are the people that you build with. I think that's a little naive, because I notice that a lot of people that's talking about divesting from whether it's men or women, I notice a lot of them are not in successful relationships. Like, they're not in. When you say divest, like if I say divest from black women or divest from black men, right? I would think that you would have someone successful to your right. Someone successful that you can showcase. I am in a successful relationship and I divested. But a lot of people who talk about divesting, they're not in successful relationship with the men they saying divest to. With the women they say divest to. So it's hard for me to listen to people who have not showcased proof. Show me your 100 acres and a mule. Like, I want to see the proof. And it's so easy for people to get online, hide their face, talk a bunch of shit, and tell you what to do with your life. Tell you who not to love, who not to respect, who not to trust, who's not worthy. And I look at these people and I listen to them. Like, I see people going live from studio apartments, you know what I'm saying, telling you black men ain't shit. Hold on. Telling you black men ain't shit. I see men, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what they sitting in. I don't know what type of car that is. Like, it look like they got one seat in their car, like telling you all black women are bad. Like, I just be like, bruh. Let me drink my water, bruh. I can't. Like, I'm just saying, like, who are these people? Like, who are you, huh? I'm just saying, like, I can't. Y'all be taking these people serious, man. I can't. Huh? He said shots fired. No, ain't no shots. I'm just saying, listen, self-awareness. I'm saying, how can you, that's like me telling you, let's say the studio apartment, which is nothing wrong with a studio apartment if you live in a studio apartment. But my thought process is, if I say if I as a black man start talking about all the black women, right? And I'm in a studio apartment. Now if I'm talking about all the black women, you gotta allegedly, respectfully, you gotta think that there's some black women that are entrepreneurs out there that don't have just one home, but multiple homes. Can I talk to somebody? They have multiple homes, multiple properties. So they're homeowners. So imagine a motherfucker who's in a studio apartment renting, talking shit about somebody who owns multiple homes. That don't seem odd to you? Imagine a motherfucker in a goddamn broke down Neon trying to live his best life. Talking about, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that's driving goddamn brand new shit. It just don't match up. It's like the people talking the most shit have the least. They're not in successful relationships. They're not homeowners. They're not in anything credible. They don't have anything credible going on, but they talking the most shit. I'm like, why do you sit online and hide your face and you be talking the most shit, talking about you drilling? Like, where do you live at? Like, what? Like, you have nothing to showcase but your voice and disrespect. Your voice and disrespect. But people are so afraid to be individuals, they sit down and they applaud somebody shooting shots from the dark. Somebody shooting shots from the dark. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay. If that's what you respect, okay. I guess that make you a hero. I mean, we throwing that word around loosely anyway. You a hero. Okay, cool. Just seems interesting to me. Do I like the manosphere? Do I think it's necessary? I think it's necessary. The O'Shea's, the Mr. Fantastic, the Ramirs, the Obsidians. Yeah, I think it's necessary. It's necessary when it's purpose driven, and the purpose can't just to be take shots at people. I'm gonna tag Mr. Fantastic. I'm gonna tag everybody I just named in here because I want them to respond. It's necessary when it's purpose driven. It's not just about pointing out the faults of women. It's not just about complaining about women, but what are we doing as men to make sure that our shit is together? Okay, brother, let's run it down. You know, let's talk about leadership. Let's talk about fatherhood. Let's talk about being a productive citizen. Let's talk about thinking positive. Let's talk about building, becoming entrepreneurs. Now, I do know I've encountered some of these conversations happening on the manosphere, so kudos to them. But consistency is key. When you have that level of consistency, what you don't have to worry about is anybody saying that, well, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. What video was that? You know, I always said that Derrick Jackson was a one-dimensional guy. I know that people was like, you know, and I've been saying that since way back in the day, since when I first kind of got pulled into YouTube or whatever case to be. You know, I always felt that he was one-dimensional. It was interesting because I know my cousin, when that whole thing came out with him cheating on his wife, sleeping with his subscribers, you know, my cousin hit me up and she, oh, you said it, you definitely said it, cuz. And I didn't know he was sleeping with his subscribers, but I always thought his message was one-dimensional. I said, why would a black man who knows that there are not a lot of fathers in the home, not a lot of men connected to their children, why would he be so willing to empower women and send a message to women, but not want to send a message to the men to encourage the men? Like, you're encouraging women to straighten their crown, Don't worry about their stretch marks, that they are the Alpha and Omega, that they should be praised and worshiped. So what does that make the men? You encourage people to not have the tough conversation. You encourage people to deflect. So when your situation happened, I'm sitting back, and there are several hundreds of men that's sitting back, and it was like, oh, this is going to be good. Get the popcorn. Because I want to see how you finesse your way out of this. And just like I thought, he couldn't. Because he did such a great job at running amok, bamboozling, and leading astray women in their thought process. I'm noticing a lot of people selling sexuality online. I'm really noticing that. Like I'm really noticing that there are a lot of men and women selling sexuality online. I hear people saying, "Oh, that's my online baby daddy. That's my online baby mama." Yeah, I get it. Okay, cool, whatever. I don't know. I'm not getting a lot out of these content creators. It's all hot air. Let's see what you're talking about. I believe when you listen to the negative shit about black men and black women, y'all start believing this shit, and tell my son and my daughter at all times don't believe that. Gordon, what's going on? I don't have any sons. I have daughters. I have 4 daughters. And I believe, women like Nyla Says and Cynthia G and, people that kind of, are like them. I believe they're smart. I believe they're smart. I believe that they have a great level of intelligence. I believe what they do online is not how they live their real life. That's what I believe. I believe that they know that there are women that have been hurt by men. So they find the right verbiage, the right tone, the right content to promote, to say, continue to be hurt. I don't think what they're promoting has anything to do with the empowerment of women. I think they encourage women and remind women of all of the bad times. That's what I think. I think it's counterproductive. But there are men just like Cynthia G. So we're not going to play that game. There are men just like Cynthia G. And I think they remind both men and women how to continuously relive the trauma and the bullshit, the name calling, the drama, the gossip, all of the bullshit they want to remind you of, and they want to cash in on your pain. They're pimping your pain. That's why when I asked the Taz exclusive, and I asked the Red Supremes, and I asked these guys, I'm like, what can we do better? How can we actually build? And for some, some people, they give you a straight answer, and then some people it's all about, at the end of the day, you can see it's about a buck. You know what I'm saying? Tough. Wayne says, tough love. Why don't we have a foundation? I don't think our foundation is going to start elsewhere. I think it needs to start with self. That's why I said I'm so happy to see people that are individuals. Like, I don't pride myself getting online and screaming and hollering, always singing praises to whatever, content creator has over 50,000 subscribers. Like, that's not me. That's just not me. It wasn't me when I was in the streets. It wasn't me when I was in the military. It's just not me. But some people validate themselves through whoever they're attached to, because their individual self is not enough. And I see that, and to be honest with you, I don't want my channel to be about exposing. I don't want my channel to be about drama and gossip and all that bullshit. I want you to get something from this motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be like, yo, that was not a waste of time. Yeah, I don't agree with everything that motherfucker said. Cause y'all know y'all do not agree. I do not agree, Tough Love. Just want you to know. Don't take it the wrong way, motherfucker. Y'all some disagreeing motherfuckers. But I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate how you disagree. Man, that to me is above reproach. How you disagree. It's not to promote embarrassment. It's not to promote disrespect. It's to promote a better perspective. It's to promote your perspective. And it's also to add on to the conversation. And that's what it's all about. I see people blocking people on a regular basis out of their chat room. Disrespecting people on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying, while they're doing a video. And my thought process is, man, it's like, this is counterproductive. It's a waste of time. Somebody asked me about the beef sector of YouTube. Fuck the beef sector. I don't give a fuck about no damn beef sector. I don't care about no you see these little motherfuckers walking up on me. I ain't even in the hood. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, please don't make me show out on this goddamn live. Please don't make me act a fool in this motherfucker. Please. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's about sitting online, doxing people, disrespecting people. You know, I just really, they can have it though. That's, you know, that's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But there are a few people that I think they in I don't even know who the fuck is in the beat. I don't even really know. But there are a few people that I've seen that are great. They are great content creators because they're so creative. I was like, I would never thought to put that together. I would have never thought to put that together, but that was cool. That was pretty cool or whatever. And I sit back and I laugh at a few things or whatever, but you know, salute to the creative people out there or whatever. But I just think that if you're sitting around, I feel like the sun is on my head, huh? I feel like if you're sitting around constantly disrespecting people, you know, and you never really pull up on anybody. I'm not advocating violence, but I'm just like, well, how real is the beef, to be honest with you? Is it something real, or is it just something you doing for likes and, you know, clicks and views and shit? But I think a lot of that is just for clicks and views. It's like, you know, and I noticed that a lot of the people that are in the beef sector, like, they have less than 10,000 subscribers. And I only say that because there's not a lot of people who will sit down and listen to that all day. Because when you're living your life with a purpose, when you're living your best life, there's not a lot of people. Like, there was a veteran, and I'm not gonna call her name, but there was a veteran who, I don't know if they're in the beef sector or not, and they're a military veteran, and I was allured at the fact that they were a military veteran, and I was like, man, it's a fellow vet, hey, salute. And I'm excited. I feel a sense of pride. And I was watching how they was conducting themselves, and I was just like, I was ashamed. Like, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was just like, man, that shit look, man. I was ashamed. Like, you ever see some shit, you like, man, this is ridiculous, bro. This is too much. Like, how they was carrying themselves, I was like, man, this shit is ridiculous. Like, this is like unnecessary. And just to be like, yeah, and I'm a military veteran. I was like, oh my God, this motherfucker, he is just as embarrassing. Like a motherfucker. You ever had somebody, one of your kids embarrass you, or the person you with embarrass you somewhere, and you like, Jesus Christ, Caragon, take me away. For real. I just like, damn. For real. Like, I was just really like excited to know that they were a veteran, and I'm sitting back and I'm just like, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was just so unnecessary. Like, no value at all. Wayne says, I'll be honest, the Young Dolph murder messed up our society. I think it rest in peace, Young Dolph. I think whatever you feel the problem was. I don't think it's nothing new. I think that whatever you think the problem is now, or has been discovered now, was already before. I had somebody tell me with the video that I did, I think it was like 24 to 48 hours after he died or whatever. And it was something I heard a clip from Hassan Campbell, so I went to watch the video. And he was talking about, well, what makes him so special. And I was like, yeah, what makes him so special? I had somebody jump in the comments like, his family gonna be good. That's your problem. His kids gonna be straight for generations. And I was just thinking like, well, and this is not to turn it into the young Dolph situation, but my thought process is, money don't make you smarter. The hood mentality that you have, there is not a lot of people who develop out of that mentality. So to have this impression that I'm from the hood and me leaving the hood, making a lot of money, living my best life and flossing, I can go back to said hood. You got to understand that there are people that are jealous that you left the hood. There are people that are jealous that you've leveled up. There are people that are jealous and want to make a name for themselves. There are people that are hungry and starving and willing to do everything and anything to win, to eat. For you to lose that mentality, to look to your left and right. Who is this walking up on me? To be so cool, calm, and collect. I'm in the hood. Yeah, I know I'm rich. Yeah, I'm about to go jump in my Bugatti and shit. Fuck it. I'm about to fly to Dubai tomorrow and shit. Whoo, I got $100,000 in jewelry on me. Got 50K in my pocket. I don't have no sympathy for that. I just don't. I don't. Like when you get so comfortable that you forget how hungry you was. Like you forget that growl in your stomach. You forget it. When you forget it, you lose your balance. You lose your way. You get got. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people get comfortable in situations. They lose their hunger. You ever seen someone? Let me tell you something. Let me talk to the grown-ups real quick. Not to the trolls. Let me talk to the grown-ups. When you was you looked at your credit score and you was like, damn, this shit fucked up. Fuck. I didn't even know I had this many inquiries on my shit. Fuck. And you got serious about it. You got hungry for it. Like you wanted to see change. Like you started researching everything credit. You didn't even want to talk if it wasn't about credit. Right? You was like, man, I really want to buy a home, man. So you started researching. You was hungry. You was like, man, I'm going to get me a house. The first of the year, fuck New Year's resolution. I'm going to get me a house. You wanted to get that car that you seen. Man, fuck this shit, man. I'm about to save up for a down payment. I'm about to get this car. Oh, I'm about to take me a trip. I'm going to take me a cruise. And you start, let me research. When you was hungry, when you was engaged, when you was focused, you was like, oh, let me set these benchmarks so I can get to my goal. The thought process is once you win, you get lazy. You start to procrastinate. You start to get comfortable. That's the problem. People start to get comfortable. They forget what it took to win. They forget the work ethic. They forget the energy. They forget the time, the effort. They forget those things. They forget what it took to get there. So while you're relaxing and you're chilling, there's somebody working for your spot. Off with your motherfucking head. Shouldn't have been late. You shouldn't have got caught lagging. I don't wish death on anybody. I don't disrespect people because I know that there's consequences to that. So if I take it there, then trust me, I understand that there may be consequences for me taking it there. But I see people willingly disrespect each other. And maybe that's just me, but I just like, man, I don't want to be a part of no shit like that. Because people take things too far. Like you may say, okay, this is about you and I. You got people that's like, oh, I'm willing to talk about your motherfucking kids. No, I'm on my way. No. Not my kids, not my babies. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's married. Oh, you ain't talk about my motherfucker. I'm on my way. So you got people that's willing to be on their way. You understand what I'm saying? But you, like young Dolph, yeah, shit, man, I'm about to go. Fuck. About to get my toes done. You know what I'm saying? So you just you think that it's all jokes and games, and then people actually show up. They actually pull up. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like that's why I said it's like, well, is this really a real thing or is this just for YouTube? You know, and it's like people be reminding me like, bro, that's just YouTube shit. But to be honest with you, man, I don't even want to be in the black sector of YouTube because there's little positivity. There's little positivity. You know what I'm saying? You got some big YouTubers, it's all about finessing women. You know what I'm saying? It's all about disrespecting men. You know, it's all about doxing. It's all about hatred. It's all about negativity. Like, you don't get anything from it. You know what I'm saying? They might drag or drill someone and it's comical, but at the end of the day, it don't do nothing for your life. It don't do nothing for you as a person, as a man, as a woman, as a leader, as a provider, as a protector, as a role. It don't do shit for you. It don't do nothing. Like, can you imagine watching some shit you get nothing from? God damn. That's an empty ass life. That's an empty life. Oh, they about to go live? Whoo, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours of nothingness, of name calling, of drama, of gossip, of people you don't know, you too scared to pull up on. You don't know if the evidence or the receipts that's being presented is factual or not, because Photoshop is a motherfucker. I done seen some motherfucking fake phone records, videos, emails, phone logs. Like I didn't see. God damn! I had a motherfucker one time who I had to go check my own phone records because when I was like, did I say that? I was like, did I say that shit? Damn! I had to literally go to. I said, let me go ahead and check my own phone logs because I was like, shit. So I don't know. That's just, I mean, I'm hoping that when you guys listen to a tough, I don't give a fuck what video it is. I'm hoping that you get something from it. It's purposeful. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me a while ago when I first was on YouTube. And when I was first on YouTube, I kind of was just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Really didn't know. I really didn't know shit. You know, I was just happy to be kind of talking. I was, you know, doing my transition from the military, so I had a lot of other things going on. But I was just happy to be talking, to be honest with you. I was happy to say, you know, this is a great outlet as a veteran to go talk to some people and help some people and empower some people. And it really, to me, it turned into something that I really didn't want it to turn into. So I really make sure that that's not what this, you know what I'm saying, ToughLove channel is about. So, you know, plus I ended up losing my grandmother. I was working on my master's degree. I was retiring. So it was a lot. My babies was born. So it was a lot of things going on during that time. So I had to prioritize some things. But, you know, right now I'm kind of in a situation where I don't want anything just to be for the fuck of it. I don't want to just go live and not have a message, not mean what it is that I say, not say, because there may be a young man, hey, an old man, there may be a young woman, hell, an old woman, there may be a community, there may be someone listening, and my message can be the deterrent from taking your life, walking out on your relationship, disrespecting your kids, bettering your credit, bettering your life, thinking positive. You never know what your message is going to initiate. Oh my God. You never know. And there's so many people that is willing to waste time. Oh, I'll say something positive next time. Or I'm just doing YouTube for the fuck of it. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do on your page. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what the fuck you do on your page. Right? But what I can't allow is you to knock me for what I'm doing on mine. Standing on facts says ain't nothing wrong with different classes of people in our race. Get your weight up. in the story. I don't know if you're talking to me or you're talking to somebody else. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I agree that you'll be on a group of people who don't do that. I hate to talk black and white, y'all. I hate to talk black and white, man, because I feel like the conversation is so much bigger than just talking about black problems and the black race. Oh man, I've been around too many people and too many other races to know that, hey, it's a lot of fucked up shit that happen in all races. It's a lot of fucked up shit that happened with Americans. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so funny? People do a great job at promoting division. I got another D word for you. Distraction. Destruction. They do it. They just do a great job. Like, they're very creative, very articulate, very assertive at pointing out different narratives to keep men and women, to keep black and white separate. Don't like them because. Don't like her because. Don't like him because. They do it like, I'm telling you, man. I'll sit down and people send me links. They send me links to my email. They tag my name, and sometimes I don't get them. Like, there was another content creator. I just found the held message section in my YouTube studio. I think I found it like a month ago or whatever. Because people's like, you're erasing my comments, and when you put certain words in the damn comments, it automatically holds it for review. So you got to go into your YouTube studio and go to that section where it says held for review. I didn't even know it was a held for review section, first of all. So I got all of these comments for all of these videos. I'm like, God damn, this is what the fuck? I didn't even know this shit existed. So I'm going in there. I said, I would have deleted this shit anyway. What the fuck, this dumb shit? But some of them was pretty good. So I just like, okay, let me rock out. But I don't think a lot of subscribers know how YouTube works, because they're just tuning in like everybody else. I don't think they know how the algorithm works. The algorithm works. I don't think they know how everything works or whatever case be. So if it's somebody said, hey, Rio, you know what I'm saying, if you got like 15,000 subscribers, why you only get like a couple views or whatever case may be? And I was like, hey, if I get one view, to be honest with you, I feel accomplished. I know y'all like, what the fuck he talking about? I'm telling y'all, if I get one view, it means something to me. It means something to me. See, I lost my train of thought. It means something to me. I lost what I was going to say. Fuck, I was going to say, I don't know. But it does mean something to me. I just feel like I think I told you guys this before. Like, I work with wounded warriors, veterans, and they're so passionate about carpe diem, seizing the day, not wasting time. Like, they people that can't see, can't walk, can't use their arms, like, just so passionate about living the now. To me, that's so inspiring. Like, to me, that's like, yo, that's strength, that's power. And I see people on a regular basis, it's like, that just don't give a fuck. Like, it just I don't know, it just puts I feel sorry for them. And I try to, I try to reach out to people. I try to, I don't know. But I just feel like there's a lot of people who pride themselves on wasting time. They pride themselves on wasting time. And I just feel like, and when I say wasting time, that means that they don't live with a purpose. Everything that they do is just like, whatever. Yeah, fuck it. I just seen a big ass spider, y'all. And I really want to kill it. because I'm really under a tree, and I think that shit just dropped down and shit. Now I got arachnophobia shit going. I'm about to shoot this spider. I'm about to do a killing online. I thought you was about politics. Nope, I'm about to shoot this goddamn spider in the face. Night, night. Fuck this shit. But yeah, it's definitely about carpe diem. And oh, I see it. Fuck this shit. I'm about to use this mask to kill him. I'll be right back. Got that motherfucker. Don't play with me. That motherfucker was running too. Shit had 35 legs and shit. Shit. That motherfucker was like thunder. Thundercat. For real. Shit. That motherfucker don't try to run, motherfucker. You saw gang gang. Shit. Try to run and shit. I'm trying to run and shit. Your ass here. Fuck. Really? Really, you know what? I'm about to block Jada LaRue. Let me block you out this chat. Bye. Don't tell me I'm getting out killing nature. No, nature was on my property. This my shit. Hold on, y'all. This my hold on. Y'all think I'm playing a game. This me. This me right, okay? This me, okay? This me. Don't get on my shit. Shit, you get your own truck and you can crawl on the shit if you want to. I ain't get up in the tree. Did I crawl up in the tree? Did you see me in the tree and shit? Shit, fuck that shit. Don't crawl on my shit. Fuck, I was nervous. Now suppose I would have left the spider. See, this is why I don't listen to Jada LaRue. Okay, I don't listen to Jada because Jada be saying some negativity to me, right? I leave the spider on here. Did you? Oh, I took the car seat out. I had to clean it. So my daughter in the car seat, right? I leave the spider alone because Jada LaRue say, don't kill the spider. The spider a part of nature, Mario. I said, okay, Jada. Hold on, boo-boo. Hold on, sugar mama. Hold on. So all of a sudden, I'm driving down the highway. You know, I'm going about 75. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, listening to, you know what I'm saying, some Marvin Gaye or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Daughter vibing. She feel, ow! And she say, ow. What the fuck she say, ow for? You all right? She said, something bit me. Something bit you. So immediately I crashed the car. Bah, bah, bah. I kill everybody on this side. Everybody dead, right? I don't care. I don't care. I'm just like the YouTube and the beef section. I don't care what happened. I don't care who got exposed. I don't care, right? So I pull over. Woo! Jump out. Snatch my baby out the car. Where is that? I'm swinging and shit. She's like, I don't know, Dad. It's in the seat, Dad. It's in the seat. So I pull out a fucking blanket. I rip the car seat out, and I see the spider, and the spider standing there on two legs and got the other arms crossed, other legs crossed like this. You should have killed me before, motherfucker. You should have killed me when you had your shit. No, I ain't letting you slide, bro. I can't let you slide. I ain't messing with Jada. I ain't messing with you. I'm telling you. You got to go, bro. You got to go. You got to get up out of here. You ain't got to leave, but you got to get up out of here. I'm just saying. I can't let it slide. I'm sorry. Spider gang. For real. I can't let it slide, y'all. Fuck that shit. For real. It's like a roach. Who sees roaches and be like, it's a part of nature? They just a part of nature. Fuck that shit. If I see one roach, annihilation. Terminator, bomb. I'm in the CVS. I want everything you got. Terminator, Terminex, Right Aid. I need everybody over here right now. Salvation Army, Marines, Taliban. I need everybody. The Pentagon. I need everybody. Shit. I see one roach. I swear to God. Real. I checking suitcases before he come in my house. We gotta go through that. Stay in the garage. Open it up slowly. Lift that shirt up. What's in that black bag? For real. I don't want no roach eggs, feces, none of that shit. I don't know if roaches have feces. I just put that together. It sounded good at the time. Don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. Just saying. Don't judge my life. You know what I'm saying? Don't even let them in the garage. Straight facts. Relax, pure pondering. Don't even let them in. Listen, I'm gonna meet you at the store at the HEB. Okay, I just park there. I'm not gonna park next to you. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna be in one of those contamination suits. I'm gonna be walking like this and shit. All right, come on. I ain't got all day. For real. I'm gonna be one of them contamination suits and shit. Shit crazy. That's crazy. For real. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Listen, I got an email that's like, when you gonna start your Tough Love panels back up? I am. I think I'm gonna wait till like the first of the year though. I really want to kind of like do something special. And I don't want to just start it up. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something special or whatever, and I'm probably gonna be in the studio when I do it. Yeah. Somebody, I don't know if you guys know Labudo or whatever. His damn, I forgot, what is it called? Chaotic thinking or something? Chaotic conversation. It used to be Labudo, Kevin in sales or whatever, but now it's chaotic thinking or some shit. And I really like the look. I thought the look was very like upscale, professional. I think that was a kudos to you, bro. I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that because that's him. You know, that's him. And I really like that look or whatever. It's a lot of content creators who have a good setup. And I like when people can show their face, because to me, I can kind of even though I don't agree with everything like somebody like Cynthiag says, she shows her face, so I can appreciate that. I don't agree with everything Tommy Sotomayor says, but he shows his face. Like just different, like Kevin Samuels. I don't agree with a lot of everything everybody else say, but when you show your face, I can be like, there is a certain level of sincerity. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people who hide their face and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my issues with Taz Exclusive. Like, don't hide your face and talk shit and think that that's like powerful and shit. I don't like the fuck, you know. And I think that's the whole thing with the lady Snoop was kind of pointing out with the JessicaX female, the fact that she kind of hides her face, but she, you know, joined the manosphere and she was talking. Well, I don't think she was talking shit, but she was kind of. I'm kind of in the way right now. I'm like right here by this. I don't know how they gonna do this. Let me back up. I don't even know. Let me see if I can move. The trash man is trash there, y'all. Let me see if I can move. Cause I don't want no problems. Oh, okay. It's the recycling people. They come first. All right, bro. You could have said you was recycling, bro. You gotta act like that, brother. But yeah. So I think it is kind of odd, you know, and maybe O'Shea, maybe Mr. Fantastic, and the rest of those guys over there on the manosphere side. I think I was listening to Ramil or whatever, and I think that was a good point. Like, it is interesting to have a woman that's not a United States citizen. I don't know if she is black or not, but when you have someone that's not a part of the United States talking about United States issues, of course, I think people would take offense to that. I definitely think that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like having Cynthiag having a white man on to talk about black men. I think people would take offense to that. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? JessicaX, to me, she never rubbed me the wrong way. I've heard a couple of her panels. You know, it is what it is. But it is interesting that a space that is designed to, and I could be wrong. So O'Shea, you know what I'm saying? You guys let me know. But I think the space was designed for men to come together, to discuss grievances, to empower one another, and to outline concerns for different things, you know, whether it was personal or professional. And I'm sure there's a lot more wrapped up into it, but that was my little synopsis. So to have a woman, you know, I heard him say something about allies. You can have allies that share your content, hit the like button and donate, but their voice, unless you make it a specific day, time, and panel, they shouldn't have full access and full reign of your organization. And I feel like when it came to JessicaX, you know, I really don't watch a lot of the manosphere, things, but I did see JessicaX kind of plastered as the poster child for, I don't know if it was supposed to be the ideal woman, the ideal black woman. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's very interesting because she's not in the US. You know what I'm saying? So if you would have found someone that was black in the US to be an advocate for the manosphere, then I think that would have been more sufficient. But they also have to show their face. So again, you don't know who you're talking to. You know, Jada LaRue says, I don't really have a problem with JessicaX. Not as her own thoughts and her opinion. That is when she has a certain people on that I can't get jiggy. You can't get jiggy with because of that saying. Okay. I have a question. Tough. Okay, what's your question? It's all hot air. What's your question? I'm looking at the chat room now. What's your question? I'm hungry, y'all. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. Oh, did I bring my own? Yeah, I did. God is good. Male phones. I think that the complaints that men and women have are not exclusive to America. Okay. I agree. I think that depending on what country though, because I don't think that the problems we're having in America they're having in fucking Iran, like, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers ain't that as a woman, you ain't that vocal in Iran or Iraq or Afghanistan. I've been there. Ain't no goddamn shit. You ain't wearing what you wearing, you know what I'm saying, outside, like our women, you know, are able to wear the things that they wear, you know what I'm saying? So but I understand what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? It may not all be exclusive to America. I totally get it, you know, but I think America, we definitely have a lot of freedoms that a lot of countries don't have, that a lot of countries do not tolerate or promote. So yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But I feel like the manosphere, and I think they was calling it the black manosphere. Again, I could be wrong. You guys let me know in the comments. I'm gonna read that in 1 second. It's all hot air. I think it's called the black manosphere. When you have a black manosphere and you're talking, you know, if the whole perception is it's such an issue with black women, you know, and I don't know if it was just, again, I could be wrong. I don't know if it's just black American women or just black women in general. But I'm gonna take it as black American women. It is difficult to have someone who is not American and you don't know if they're black and they don't show their face to give you constructive criticism. It's difficult. Like, I don't know who thought that was like a fantastic thing, a logical thing, but you know, it happened. And I felt like, again, as a man, I mean, you're basically who don't want to hear someone praise them? Let's be real. Who don't want to who don't want to hear you're amazing? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Listen. I said Derek Jackson was one-dimensional, but the motherfucker was good at what he did. Who don't want to hear you the best? You the alpha, you the omega, you the queen. Huh? You the king. Who don't want to have that cheerleader right there? And I felt like, you know, JessicaX was like that cheerleader, you know, for the manosphere. She was the cheerleader. She was like, why don't y'all listen to them? Yay. Go manosphere, go. I'm just saying, I just felt like that, you know. I didn't think nothing of it, to be honest. I didn't really, I guess I didn't focus on it that hard, but it's interesting to see men that were within the manosphere, you know, now go head to head and hear their different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And it does make you look at it kind of oddly now. Like, well, yeah, if it was a man's space, then why move a woman into it? Because you're clearly saying that there are good women out there. You're clearly saying that there are rational women out there. So that means the argument now levels down. That means the manosphere, it can't be about a bunch of, well, all these women are this and all these women are that, because obviously you found a woman that's not like that. So if one exists, there has to be more. But I think some people like to argue. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think some people like to argue, and some people like to be like a shock jock. They like to say anything to get the oh my God. They like to do anything to be like, oh my God, to keep you on the edge of your seats, to keep you tuned in and coming back. Okay, let me go to It's All Hot Air. You don't think you could be a good content creator if sometimes you don't show your face at ToughLove? Nothing personal. I'm just asking. No. I think you could be an excellent content creator and don't show your face. The thing about it is, it's the content. If you're giving constructive criticism about certain things, I think that it is necessary for you to show your face. Like I was talking about, and she may not consider me a friend. I don't think she considered me as a friend. I don't really know her or whatever. There was another content creator who said that she went through a domestic violence situation. And again, you know what I'm saying? A mother's been through domestic violence. I understand, right? I understand. So I wanted to give her, it wasn't even about tough love. I wanted to just give her, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to tell her, don't be a victim of your situation. Be a victor. Heal. Take the time to heal. And I realized that it was a lot of other content creators who kind of took that, ran with it, and made it more than what it was, or whatever the case may be. But I felt that my response to her, me showing my face, was more genuine versus me hiding my face and having an opinion about somebody else's situation. And I feel like there's a lot of people who hide their face and they just attack people. I feel like there's a lot of people who hide their face and they disrespect people. So those are content creators that I don't necessarily, I don't really rock with. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like there's a lot of people, like, again, they throw, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Taz Exclusive, perfect example. He does this thing where he says, I'm drilling, I'm talking about people, I'm disrespecting people, I'm the man, and I'm this and I'm that, and it's like, I don't think you're the bully that you think you are. I don't think you're the bully that you think you are on any level. But there are people who sit down and look at a blank screen or the Candyman and they applaud that and they cheer for it. And I'm just like, you staring at a screen of a fucking avatar of a Candyman, and you're sitting here so amazed and happy, like, yeah, you really teaching us, you drilling, and I'm just like, but because where I say something like that, I have to say this. I've noticed, because I'm still subscribed, I think I'm subscribed to one of his channels, so I see it pop up. And he be having different topics. But it's just interesting to me because I feel like, why don't you show your face? Now, some people don't show their face because they're reading from a script. Like when they start saying, yeah, and it's 30% of this and it's 80%. Do you know that only, because they have their script laid out and they don't want you to see them reading the script. They want to sound intelligent. They want to make you assume that this is off the top of the head. I've seen a lot of stuff, you guys. I've seen a lot of stuff. And I don't like to listen to people who think that they're the smartest person in the room all the time. I don't, because your intellect should be shown throughout everything that you have. Your home, your car, your credit, your family, your channel, your content, like it should be shown throughout. So I I don't take it upon myself to scream and holler, I'm the smartest person. I'm the great, like to me, you're overcompensating for something. To me, when you have to do that. Like you don't, I'm banned from wearing gray sweatpants. So I hear, I'm banned from wearing gray sweatpants. But can you imagine somebody, like I'm walking, hey, you know I got a big ass dick, right? You don't have to say that. That's like a female saying she got a fat ass. You don't have to say you got a fat ass. People can see it. They can see it for themselves, but it's like you have to drill it into them. I'm intelligent. I'm smart. I'm the smartest person in the world. No one can defeat me. I just be like, oh, okay. Okay. All right. But I don't even think it's because to me, I think it's comedy to me. But it's just the people like I see in the chat room. I don't care who it is. Like he could be losing like a, hey, that boy could be losing like a motherfucker. You get him, Taz. I'm like, get what? Get this ass drug right now. What the fuck you talking about? But I mean, I don't know, man. So many people are just funny to me on YouTube, man. They funny to me. I'll be honest with you. They funny to me. For real. Yeah, they funny to me. But yeah, I'm not the red pill, blue pill, the green pill, the yellow pill, the rainbow pill. Like manosphere, womansphere. Like it, to me, it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? It is all the same. For real. It is all the same. It's just now that people say, okay, I belong to this. Because people want to belong. People want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. Because a lot of people in real life don't have real life shit going on. This is how it is. They don't have real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This is their Thanksgiving. This is their Christmas. This is their New Year's. This is where they're going to be at. And you're not going to see no kids. You ain't going to see no husbands. You ain't going to see no wives. You ain't going to see no homes. You ain't going to see no Christmas trees. Just them. This is what they have. YouTube. Now, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying that don't try to act like you have an abundance of life that you're living, but you don't have life that you're living. I would rather empower people versus tear them down. I would rather talk to people versus preach and disrespect people. So it's just a different, to me, it's a different vibe. I want to conversate with grown-ups. I don't expect us to agree, but I don't expect us to disrespect one another either. I don't need to call you a bunch of names so I can feel like I won the conversation. And I feel like that's what happens on YouTube. I need to call you names. I need to talk loud. I need to be overly emotional in order to feel like I've won a conversation. And then you have people that never question why you're doing certain things. Well, why are you so like aggressive? Why are you so disrespectful? Like they applaud it. They appreciate it. They cheer for it. They donate to it. They subscribe to it. They have time for that. You know, so again, when I think about those wounded warriors, I was like, yo, I'm sure that these wounded warriors, these veterans, if they could listen to something, it wouldn't be that. I'm sure if they could run, use their legs, not no prosthetic legs, use their arms, not no prosthetic arms. If they could hear, motherfuckers got their ear blown the fuck off. Blind. People are using their time to fucking promote hatred, disrespect, discontentment, and they cheer for it. You got a person that had his fucking jaw disconnected and he got to speak out of a fucking box. And I sit down and I listen to people promote hatred on fucking social media. 5 kids and you can't even tell your kids in your own voice, I love you. But this motherfucker over here got no kids and they are preaching the gospel of hate. preaching the gospel of discontentment, preaching the gospel of motherfucking hatred. Let me come up with some catchy names so I can talk about black men. Catchy names so I can talk about black women. But this motherfucker over here can't even talk to their kids. Bro, it's different over here. But again, it's how you live in real life. When you have something real going on. There's no way in hell I can sit in front of these wounded warriors who have all these ailments, who have all these disabilities, and then get online and say, oh, fuck all black women, and fuck all the black men, and fuck the black community, and fuck the gay community, and let me dox you, and let me, man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. Hell no. And a lot of these motherfuckers do it for clicks and views and likes and subscribers and donations, and get offline and go back to the life that they live in real life and promote no hatred in real life, because nobody's going to tolerate the fuck shit in real life. How many people you think gonna let them walk up to you and call them a dusty to their face and they don't react? Gonna let them call you a trash bag to their face and they ain't gonna react? Just saying. Gonna let you call them a BT whatever and they don't react. I'm telling y'all, in real life, this shit is not happening. And people are living vicariously through these content creators because they are scared to say this shit in real life. I said what the fuck I said. This is Tough Love. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time. Adult up. Peace.